Welcome to another week and another video of Gran Turismo Sport. This week we have Murder at Autopolis International Racing Course. Now I highlighted this race because it's quite funny. I ended up dead last because of an accident and trying to make my way forward, but there were a few incidents along the way. So first up, we're going to see what happened to me at turn 1. Now I've got a good run on pole sitter here. I'm going to try and close this gap as much as possible. But you just want to keep your eye in the rear view mirror here. You're going to see this big flash of blue just come straight through and just absolutely murder me. Yeah, it's just unexpected, barely saw that, end up in dead last. So have a look at it from his angle, and I think he just missed his brake marker, tried to avoid these two guys in front, and unfortunately I was his victim there. He didn't end up too far in front, so it's not like he got an advantage from that. Now if you keep your eyes to the left of the track here, you're going to notice the Red Bull came in and the highlighted green came in up ahead. Just keep your eye on that because something interesting happens a few corners later. I didn't really notice this right at the beginning, I only noticed it while I was racing, but they just come to end their wits' end with each other. And everything looks clean up at this point. There's a little bump through that hairpin as it come up through this hill. That Red Bull came and fair distance back, no interaction there. And from my angle, I'm none the wiser at this point. I'm just trying to see what I can do. Dead last and trying to make this recovery work. It's hard to pass on this track. And just keep your eye to the left, and they're both in the wall. And I was just a little bit in shock by that. So let's have a look what happened here. It goes up on the inside, not exactly a great move, but nothing terrible. And then the lime green came and just decides he's not having any of it. So I have a look from his angle. Wide entry, kind of invites someone, but like I said, it's not the best move, but I don't think I would have ended my race over that. And at this point he decides to end his race right here. So I was kind of laughing as that happened. It's 2 free spots for me, so we'll see what we can do from here. Now my only issue is to be quick with the Alpha 4C, you've got to drive it like you stole it. So to get a quick time, you can't really have anyone in front of you blocking your lines, because the lines are pretty different compared to other cars. You're got a late turn in, you're really flicking the car around and trying to get off the gas as soon as possible. So I don't know how this is going to work out, because it's not like there's other 4Cs in front of me. You've got Caymans, you've got a WRX in front of me, and I think there's an Audi TT up ahead, which I know is just going to cause me grief later on. But we'll stick with it. That 4C is terrible on the straight, and you can't really do anything here, and you're the slowest one in the straight line. But I'm just going to try and position myself as best as I can. There's a Veyron off the road there, which is another free spot for me. 13th out of 15 or 16, and we just slap 2, see what we can do. Try and go on the inside of this Porsche Cayman, and I think I did pretty well there, and now I've got to try and stick it on the outside, just brake really late, carry some momentum through this hairpin, and I cleared the Porsche, which is good. That's another position, 12th, with 3.5 laps to go. Now, I'm just a bit concerned about this Audi TT, and the main frustration I had with this track and the Alpha 4C, the Alpha 4C was a quicker car, but a 4-wheel drive car could just be an enormous roadblock for you. The drive out of their corners just meant you couldn't really do anything on corner exits. It all had to be done on corner entries, but from corner to corner they would just pull some room on you, and it was just very hard to work with. We got another position there as someone looks like they've gone off on that downhill right-hander, which is a bit tricky. You have to really not get teased by it and just really control your entry and get on the gas at the right time. Get on it a bit too early and you're off. Now I would have thought I had the WRX here, but the Audi TT just didn't get a clean run coming out of that, and I actually tapped the back of him there, which kind of really slowed me down here, and I couldn't really make any of that. It's a shame because I think I could have had the WRX and maybe even the TT, or put the TT in a compromising position. But unfortunately, you know, I got to do what I can do, and I've got, you know, some harassment from behind me. Now, as I come through turn 1, I really close the gap on the WRX to the point where I can't see anything in front of me, and I'm really struggling right now because turn 2 was my weakest corner. I just kept getting the braking wrong, and so here I braked a little bit early just to give myself some room so I could see up ahead. And I was hoping to go on the inside here, but the WRX kept a tight line and I couldn't really do anything, so we just kind of slot in. You know, it's a very small slot to fit in. There's a lot of pressure from behind. These two four-wheel drive cars ahead, the WRX and the TT, are just fighting. I mean, it's good entertainment and I loved watching this, but it's not really good for my progression in this race. You know, they're hogging the whole road and I can't really get past and do anything. So, let's see what happens here. There's a dive on my friend the Blue 4C again, pushes me a bit wide. And this is a shame because the TT runs wide, and if I had kept my position behind the WRX, I would have gone into position. Now it gets messy here again. TT pushes my blue friends wide and I get tapped from behind, which gives me a bit of boost. And just thinking, I'm like, oh, the WRX ahead also has a penalty. I could have been in front of him, so anyway, gonna try and put the car up in here. Didn't really have the drive, and I didn't have the confidence to stick it there. It was easy to lose traction in the rear coming through there if you didn't have all four wheels on the black stuff. But I get a really good run coming through this last set of corners. Pull up amongst the TT, or alongside the TT. But I'm just going to have to just slip in behind him and see how much more quicker the TT is in a straight line. I'm in the slipstream and he's just pulling away, so you know, he's got a penalty here, so no need to really push this. I'm just going to sit behind him, and the penalty zone's quite far ahead, but if I can't do anything then so be it. I'm just going to sit behind and wait for him to serve it and I'll get past. Now as you come through here, you didn't get the best entry or the exit from here, and I think there's a door open, but obviously not. It was a little bit aggressive. I'm not proud of that move, but you know, we're still racing. No one really lost out from that. I kind of just ease up and give him a bit of space again. It's a bit hard to apologise when you're still behind the person. Usually when you're in front you can just put on your hazards and they'll realise that you're saying sorry. Now the penalty zone is coming up around this hairpin, but he seems to just give me the position, which is great. Now I can just focus ahead as I kind of screw up that corner, go a little bit wide, but it's alright. Now the WRX is serving his penalty, and I didn't realise how big it was, but it's enough for me to power sync. He gives me the entry through here too, so I have to thank him for that. And here we managed to kind of make our way back into 8th, which is not bad considering I started from 16th, and all of lap 1 was just really having to sit back in last as everyone sorted themselves out. It's just too crowded to make any progress on lap 1. Now, you know, I've just got to try and keep it together here and end the race in this position, which is, you know, it's not the best result, but I have to admit this was probably one of the most fun races I've had. Just all the entertainment that occurred was just good viewing for myself, so hopefully you guys enjoy it as well.